Dixie Crossroads. I'm giving them my whatever they are. These are. Yeah, I think when I came in there was a bunch of turtles. She said whatever you throw in here, they'll eat it. So I asked her if I could give her these things. Are there any on that other side?
Yeah, I remember here about a month ago. I think turtles were over here.
Yeah, that's where I saw them on this side. They're probably sick of these things. Oh yeah.
She's like, no way. I'll tear it up.
She wants something better. Oh, he's gonna eat that one.
There's another one
Where?
there. Below it.
Oh, okay. So they are eating.
Wait till they fall apart and soft.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like one down there.
Oh, there is? Give him a couple.
Yeah. Stopped and got my foreman a gift card to all the hard work he's doing this summer.
Oh, who's that?
For my company that I work for.
Oh, they gave you that?
No, I bought it for him.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice of you.
Yeah, I just bought $800 worth of gift cards, Home Depot, and gas cards for the workers. But
Oh, that's nice of you. What kind of business?
we do flooring.
How long you been down here?
Commercial flooring. I've been down here 20 years.
Okay.
So.
I came down here 25 years ago. I haven't lived here in 10 years. Well, no, I left here 25 years ago. I came down here 30. I'm just going to get divorced, actually.
Oh, shit, that always sucks.
No, it ain't. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know, but it's always costs you money. You know?
Yeah. How's business down here?
I'm doing very good.
You got any competition?
There's always competition, but, you know, it's hard because I was, I came down, it's like, oh, you're just a damn Yankee 20 years
Yeah.
ago. I'm like, yeah, so I'm
Right.
from Connecticut, okay?
Yeah.
So, came down here and, I met a girl, my sister's friend, and decided to, I'm
Good for
married.
you. Congratulations.
Yeah, it'll be 20 years next year, so.
Wow.
Good girl. And worked for a company, had my ups and downs, but this is the
How,
last.
how'd COVID take its toll on you?
I sold actually really more during COVID because we did work we were able to work at home. I did a lot of work on my computer, did a lot of bids. I wound up, I think for a good year, it was like 100 or 1.5 million, 1.8, 1.5, 1.6.
Yeah.
For us, it gives me a decent payday.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right now. I was sitting at 3.5 as of yesterday. I just pulled $1 million worth of bids off that I was awarded. Now I'm at 4.5.
No kidding.
And I'm sitting there waiting for another. It's mine. I gotta just negotiate it. I'm not sure if I want it or not. I gotta make sure it's gonna be. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make a profit on it. So
Good
if I
for
get
you.
that, I'll be at 6.2.
Shit, congratulations, man.
That'll
It's nice of you to treat your employees good, too.
I treat them
Good.
good.
Where at in Connecticut?
I grew up in Windsor Locks, right next up by the airport.
Yeah.
And then moved to Windsor, Connecticut for 15 years, had a house.
Okay.
So I met my wife here, And,
Okay. Did you ever go to Guilford?
yeah.
Yeah, I used to go there as a kid.
Guilford, we had a couple jobs up there at Guilford. And,
Connecticut's expensive.
yeah, that's
It's getting that like that. Can you believe these house prices down here?
freaking crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I bought mine 20 years ago for 130. Right now, it's 280.
I had $650 in my place when I came down here in '93.
Yeah.
Just appraised for 3-4. Nuts.
It is nice.
I don't know where all the people get the money though. I mean, there's no jobs other than if you're self-employed.
Yeah. Well, now I looked at, I had a kid, it'd be like 3 houses down from us,
Yeah.
across the street. A young guy, looked like he's 26 or whatever. Him and his fiance want to buy a house. I can only imagine it's over 200, 220 probably, maybe more.
Yeah. And nobody pays anything down there.
Yeah, that's the problem. Well, some places do.
Some do, but
Some
yeah,
do, yeah.
a lot
It
don't.
took me a while
They
before.
killing you on workers' comp down here?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, always. You got
See,
it.
I don't own the company,
Yeah.
thank God. I'm
Yeah.
a salesperson, lead sales guy.
Good
I'm
for
a
you.
commercial manager, so my boss pays all that shit. She pays me, commission.
Yeah.
So, some
Good
days,
for you.
Some days it's good, and some days, the GCs nobody wants to pay you quick.
Yeah.
So when you're doing sales, you don't get that last 10% retainage,
Yeah.
and everything's paid, and you do what they call a lien of release, you know, and then they sign off on it,
Yep.
and you get your last penny. That's when I get paid. So,
Did you get banged on a bankruptcy yet?
huh?
Did you get screwed on a bankruptcy yet?
We have had a couple non-paying
Yeah,
assholes.
yeah.
Hey, you bring the court.
Hey, good talking to you, man.
Take care.
Good luck.
Tyler, Finley, let's go now. Tyler, don't get in trouble again, okay? Come on. Pop didn't fuss at you before? He's kind of... Wow. What is one person doing? Yeah.
Down here in Florida. Just how I remembered it. Faded buildings, junk all over, abandoned buildings, and cockroaches. It's hotter than a motherfucker. Yeah, no, I'm down here in Titusville. I was driving about 6 hours. I don't have that far to go, about 2 hours. Partying, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Janice. Yeah, I hate this place, to tell you the truth. If I never come back to Florida, it'll be too soon. Trailer up here because I was redoing a house, and I remember there were shit tons of rattlesnakes up here. Down here, Cape Canaveral has tons of rattlesnakes too. It's just like the environment. You ever watch those space shuttles take off? You know, they do a lot of private jobs now. There'll be rattlesnakes all over the runway when they're landing and everything. Moving things around. I wonder who had enough brains to do this entrance reversed. Usually you're going in the other way, but when you're coming up on this place going this way, it's hard to see the driveway. So you catch it and you think, oh shit, I bet that's the exit. It's actually the entrance. See all these abandoned buildings? Welcome to Florida. Hello. How you doing, Simple Life? Down here in Florida. See all these non-indigenous palm trees? I hope to never see another one again after this trip. Let's kick it. I just had a good seafood dinner though. Just kick it. It's 96 here. 96, that's what it says. You know, I had to go 55 a lot of the way down here. Man, I got average 20.6 miles a gallon. That's good on this thing. Just kick it, know what I'm saying? Hey, little Lou, how you feeling? You back to normal? It's hard to see the screen too, so I won't be ignoring you if I don't answer you. Let's just kick it, you know what I'm saying? I ate a big ass lunch, so hopefully I won't be hungry anymore today. Bleached out everything. Welcome to Florida. Early bird specials. Shuffleboard. My glasses get so dark it's hard to see the screen. Let's just kick it, you know what I'm saying? Subway. Piggly Wiggly. Not sure which lane I have to be in up here. I had to be getting to West Palm Beach just about rush hour. It says 97 degrees. Be a nightmare getting help down here. It was a nightmare 25 years ago getting anybody, 30 years ago, get any employees. Let's just kick it. Just kick it. There's a guy weed whacking, man. I would rather be dead than do that. 97 degrees along the interstate. It's dry here too. Well, I don't know how people do that. It seems like you'd be dead of skin cancer like in the first year. Janice, how's your day going? Good. I don't know what it is about this place. I mean, I do like the wildlife in some of the beaches, but like this is just Florida, man. Traffic's not bad now, but just like blistering hot. I'll be kicking it, checking into my hotel early. I didn't know they had casinos near Cape Canaveral. They got a restaurant here too where the girls are nude. I've never been to it. I know a guy that used to own a tree farm near me, and his wife was so worried that he was going to go there when he went up to Georgia that she would time him, and he'd have to call from like these locations to make sure he didn't stop there. Little Lou, you feeling back to normal? Yeah, no kidding. Better put it out, little Lou. Yeah. You talk about a control freak, huh? There must have not have been any trust there in the relationship. I mean, I could have went there and I never did. But if I was in a relationship with somebody and they didn't like me doing that stuff, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't stop there. And if they kept bugging me, like calling them and stuff, I think that'd probably break us up. Yeah, I just wouldn't. You know, it's one thing doing something and getting accused for it. It's another thing, like constantly getting accused when you haven't done something. Yeah, bypass, you'll feel a lot better. They got that down to a science. I wouldn't worry about getting a bypass at all. This is going to really improve your sex life too. You know, it doesn't seem like it. And I know there are bigger tasks at hand, but you're going to be throwing down like you did when you were a high school girl. Cocoa Beach, Ron John's. You go to Cocoa Beach, they have huge crime there. I mean, the only thing worth a shit is Ron John's. Oh, they were? Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll feel so much better. You need to be celebrating being amongst the living, little Lou. You know, you could have like passed out, hit your head, got a brain bleed, and even though the heart was fixable, your brain would be mush. So you really dodged a bullet. Yeah, probably. Even if it is, you're out of the woods now. I'm sure they're giving you medication that you won't be on once you get that surgery. Yeah. I mean, you're going to get your youth back. Here you were thinking about you were depressed, and now you'll get that heart fixed and you won't have those feelings anymore. Good for you. Yeah, you'll be back. You'll be burning those treadmills out. You'll be in such good shape. Yeah. Fly down there. Fly. Just get on. You get a cheap plane from Atlanta to wherever they land near there. Orlando, Sanford. I don't know. There's probably an airport there. It's not that long of a drive. I just did it today. I left at 8 o'clock this morning, had an hour lunch, and it's only 3:20. Yeah, fly and get an Uber. Yeah, you're right. It's a good idea. I could have flown down here, but I just absolutely hate flying. I mean, I flew a ton, up until about like maybe 10 years ago. And I used to really look forward to flying. I mean, it did change after 9/11, but it was still like doable. Now it's even worse. I cleaned out my truck before I came down here. Vacuumed it, cleaned everything, cleaned out the bed. It's time to party. Just party. Janice, you ever get down here in Florida? Mess around? Man, I was coming down here in college. Not like spring break type stuff, but with girlfriends and stuff like that. Different weeks. I never got into that partying stuff when I was younger. I was just kicking it back then, too. I was with a girlfriend one time down in Tampa, and she pissed me off so bad, I hitchhiked home. It's weird. I tried looking her up, and I could find her dad, her mom, and her brother, but not her anywhere. I couldn't even find an old profile. I don't know whether she died young or what. Oh yeah, I knew you used to live in Florida, but that was just 1 year ago you moved? No, this place sucks. Yeah, I knew you lived in Florida one time, but I'm talking about after you moved. But I thought it was a long time ago you lived here, not just 1 year ago. What city were you in, Janice? Yeah, you know what I mean then about not really wanting to come back. Merritt Island, beaches. Yeah, Tampa sucks. Got that right. Yeah, cool temps. I think you know where I think you'd really fit in? You'd really like it's nice too, Lexington, Kentucky. I think you'd really enjoy Lexington. You couldn't find a prettier place in the spring. All these ugly ass palm trees. They look like giant dandelions that dried out. They shouldn't even be called a tree. More like a ugly bush. Just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I can take a picture of Trump's house later if you want me to. Just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Hey, Stephanie. Cocoa Beach. Ron Jones. Remember when they used to have like a billboard every 50 feet on the expressway? You don't see those anymore. Probably digital advertising. Yeah, Stephanie's like got a great laugh, doesn't she? Stephanie would have been like a good character on Cheers. Gas is $3.69 a gallon here. What a scam. I should have filled up in Georgia. $3.29 I saw it for. Cocoa Beach. That's right about where the water starts to get really nice. Right around Cocoa Beach. Wow, 19 years. Wow. It's a good thing I didn't take care of my mom. She'd have been dead about 10 years sooner. Not kidding you. I was 25, my mom died. Old Stephanie's a half full. Stephanie, you want me to swing by Ron John's and get you a two-piece? Yeah, I made it relatively young, you know. Yeah, it's true. I'll get you a two-piece. See, now I'm going south, and the sun is a far enough northwest to where it's not broiling me through the windshield like it usually does down here. I mean, you can have a brand new car with the air conditioning maxed out, and if it was like noon or something. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I know people left them sooner than that. I mean, it seems kind of young, but shit, I know people older than I am. They're going to see their mom, and I always think to myself, what is she, like 140? I can't believe their mom's still alive. God. And my mom died at 62. Her Her dad lived 10 days short of 100. Isn't that weird? Smoked, drank, fried everything. Crazy. 88, wow. I don't think I'd have taken care of mine, to tell you the truth. I don't think I would have done it. Dad either. Now I get to look at these fields where God knows what they plant out here. Some kind of bullshit. I don't see any fruit trees. I know they're down around here. 82, wow, that's old. Yeah, right, that's the way I looked at it, yeah. I saw my dad, there was a sister, that's where my sister just died here about a month ago. I saw my dad out there one day in front. I was over there doing something. You cut through there back near the park. This was like, he had been there a long time, and I saw him out front, and I was driving by, and I recognized him, and I just kept on driving. $99, wow, holy shit. There was a lady, I was looking at the paper when I was getting some lottery tickets the other day, somewhere around where I live up there, and she was 104, having a birthday cake. If I was 104, I hope they got a pistol in it. Or a grenade. That is crazy, man. Yeah, I don't think I want to live that old. There's a guy named Malcolm Fields. He's a neurosurgeon. He's like 94 or something. He's still practicing as a neurosurgeon. Consultant. He's not doing the actual surgery, but he was so vital to that Saginaw or Bay City Hospital that they built a condo for him on the hospital property. He was actually the neurosurgeon that got called in when John F. Kennedy was shot. Look him up, Malcolm Forbes. I think that's it, Forbes. He's been married like 5 times. Isn't that crazy? You know, workaholic. After I check into my hotel, I'll go and drive around Palm Beach for you. I'm about 2 hours from my hotel room. Right around there. See, this is considered light traffic down here. I could have went the 2 different ways. Actually, this was the shortest way, cutting over like southeast towards Savannah, but kind of heading south before you got that far east. Or I could have went down through Macon on 75. But if I did that, I'd have had to cut across the turnpike through Orlando. I just said, screw it, it'd bring back too many bad memories. I live there too. I'm gonna need a handful of antidepressants every town I drive through. When I leave this last trip, I'm going to be a single man. Oh, yeah. Mail order brides. Here I come. I read the profiles. It says, love to cook. When I'm not cooking, I'm cleaning. And I like being alone. It's like perfect. How much is that? You'll say, well, what's in it for them? I'll tell you what's in it for them. Citizenship. Hard to believe. That's it. I was thinking that, for some reason that occurred to me when I was eating my shrimp dinner. I was thinking about arranged marriages. I told you, an old Jewish lady told me when I was young that love was the decision you made. And yeah, that's kind of along the same subject line, but you know, an arranged marriage, I mean, I guess if you just went by people not getting divorced, you can't argue their batting average. You know, all this other bullshit you try and go through with emotion and feelings and all that horse shit. I mean, what are the chances of that lasting for 25 years? Zero. If you live long enough, you start loving your spouse just like you did when your child had a baby. They get back to the baby stage, help it on. Yeah, I know a couple guys that did it. I knew a guy that was 88 and had like 120. He owned a little airport down in Indiana. I remember going over there, she'd be cooking like stuff on the grill, like hot dogs and hamburgers in these cut-off shorts. I couldn't help but think to myself, you lucky son of a bitch. I mean, what gives here, man? What's going on? This can't be real. I said to the psychiatrist, he said, well, what are the alternatives? I said, that's easy. I said, about 5'4", 260 pounds, my age. He said, oh, I never looked at it that way. I said, you never looked at it what way? Cut off shorts and grilling hamburgers, or sitting on the couch eating a whole bag of chips by yourself? Yeah. Florida. I could take a picture of this and it'll look exactly the same 3 hours from now. All these runaway bushes growing near the side of the road. Bleached out everything. Just everybody in a straight line. Yeah. I mean, I joke about it, but I'm not stupid enough to think that's reality either. I'd be sleeping with one eye open. I've been in love twice. Once at 21 and another time, and the bar closed. He specializes in black vulture videos. Those vultures flew the coop. There's not a vulture around anywhere around there. Turkey vulture either. They must go someplace when it gets hot. I'd like to know where that is. Wish they had a tracker on it. I'd love to know where they are. Took off about a week ago. You don't see them soaring around, nothing. I mean, they migrate some big distances. Probably on vacation after raising those babies. Man, you talk about a labor of love. My God. First you got to, mate. I'm sure that's the easy part. And then they got to lay that big ass egg. That can't be fun. And then just sit on them all that time. And then raise them like from a little tiny chick till they're like full-fledged flying vultures. They say they help them out for 2 years after they fledged. That's crazy. Now, I don't know if the mother was showing them how to do it or they just happened to be next to her while she was doing it. But, I took that video a few weeks ago where they stretch their wings out to cool off. They'll also do it to warm up. So you can't be both. Here in Florida now, I'm going to get a 5-minute rainstorm. But it was cute to see the babies and the mom doing that. 5-foot wingspan. Oh, big time, man. I mean, it's a lot. And the dads help too. Feed, sit on them, everything. They're such cool birds. I told you I know this lady down in Dothan. She killed a rattlesnake the other day. I hate to hear that happening, but I kind of get it if you're old and you got a dog and you got grandkids. I told her to watch it. That's where most people get bit trying to kill one. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It is. What's amazing is like bees too, honeybees, days. It's just unbelievable. They literally work themselves to death. Favorite place? I should go by India Atlantic. I got time. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'll do that. India Atlantic. I'll see. It's like a sign that's get off. I think that's it, but I'm not 100%. Look at that big airplane landing. 777. Melbourne International Airport. Going to West Palm Beach. Bye, Janice. Oh, it's